What is going on, my stock market bulls and bears? I'm your host, Terry Stonkers, and welcome to my channel, baby, By the Dip. All right, guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about that Gnus Brands, ticker symbol GNUS, Gnus Brands. I've been covering this stock for about a year and a half now on the channel. It's been one of the first stocks that I actually covered, one of the earliest positions that I actually have in my portfolio, and we've been on a wild ride of Gnus Brands, and I tell you what, this company is shaping up to be something special leading into 2022. And we're going to go over a little bit of everything that's been happening here in this last month or two at Gnus Brands. And I had a pretty large position of this in my portfolio, and I do add to that position, every chance that we get an opportunity. So real quick, stock's trading at $1.26. I mean, this thing, you can't even get a McDouble for that. I mean, you can get a share of Gnus Brands in price of a McDouble. But anyway, spend your dollars wisely. All right, so real quick before we go on Gnus Brands, make sure you go check out previous videos. I did a video on charge point with the price targets, and we talk about, if you're probably watching this, my metamaterials videos. So go check out that charge point video. That's a great stock, as well as here with Gnus Brands, of stocks that are truly undervalued, that are going to have some great upside potential. All right, guys, so here's the main article that I did want to cover. And Gnus Brands sets worldwide rollout for the cartoon channel. And this was just published yesterday. Here you can see, has rolled out its worldwide distribution of its cartoon channel after it wraps up a couple key acquisitions. Following a strategic investment in Germany's Your Family Entertainment and the pending acquisition of WoW Unlimited, Gnus plans a block of children's animated series and expanded international distribution. The new block on YFE's international channels will be branded Cartoon Genius to air every morning on the new channel footprint across Europe, the Middle East, and Latin America. In those regions, Cartoon Channel Worldwide will partner with pay TV platforms that currently don't carry the channel. As in the US, the company will expand international distribution through connected devices, smart TVs, tablets, and mobile devices, Android TV, Apple TV, and everything else there as well. So if we go here and look at this acquisition here, you can see why this is pretty big. This was back on the 2nd, where Gnus Brands announces strategic investment in Germany's Your Family Entertainment, AG, taking control of one of Europe's largest animation catalogs and children's broadcaster. So this here was published, like I said, December 2nd. They plan to rebrand Munich-based company as Gnus Family Entertainment AG, which will continue to trade under the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, RTV. YFE controls 4,000 animated episodes and feature films with distributions through its streaming and linear kids channels across 100 countries and more than 50 million households reached, including free-to-air, pay TV, digital subscription channels in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Paul Robinson, former managing director of Walt Disney Television International and senior VP of Disney Channel Worldwide, will join the company as managing director of Cartoon Channel. Guys, that is huge in my opinion. Someone that was a part of Walt Disney Television is going to be a part of the Cartoon Channel and Gnus Brands. That there is just huge. Worldwide oversees the build out and growth of the global Cartoon Channel footprint from existing YFE channel systems. So here is the whole article. Down here you can see it was jointly here with our buddy Andy Hayward, the CEO. Here you can see Gnus Brands has acquired 3 million shares of YFE for 6 million euro, to be followed by a mandatory tender of acquired additional outstanding shares of YFE at €2 per share. Additionally, Gnus Brands plans to invest up to 7 million euros to further capitalize YFE and invest in the global digital and linear channel footprint, as well as launch key intellectual property. So there you go, guys. Here you can see Your Family Entertainment. And here you go. There he is, Paul Robinson right here, the former managing director of Disney Television. That is huge in my opinion. All right, now if we go back here to the last couple of articles, here's the one that we just saw on Seeking Alpha, where Gnus Brands unveils global distribution for strategy for Cartoon Channel Worldwide. But I want to touch base back on their earnings report here, guys. This earnings report was phenomenal. and the stock got no love for this earnings report. And I just want you to really, if you haven't paid attention to Genius Brands in a while, you want to pay attention to these earnings and what we got here. Check this out. Now, this was released back on November 15th, and the stock really didn't even, let's go back here to the 1 month. November 15th, the stock was $1.38. So even since then, you're getting a little better deal right now because the stock, you know, the market's kind of wonky here recently. This week's been pretty good. It's been pretty green overall. So we could be on a little bit of the uptrend, which could be phenomenal for Genius Brands once, let's say, big institutions start investing back into the small cap stocks. So look at this. Genius Brands announces 585% year-over-year increase in revenue for the third quarter of 2021. Transformational acquisition of WOW, Unlimited Media on track. WOW's last 12 months of revenues as of June 30th, 21 were $56 million. They also here report $130.2 million in cash equivalents, and marketable securities. We're going to touch base here on the highlights, the Q3 2021 highlights. As you can see here, 585% increase in revenue, $1.9 million for Q3 21 versus $0.3 million for the same period last year. That's a huge increase. Genius Brands is on the right direction. Acquisition of WOW Unlimited Media progresses plan. WOW's last 12 months revenues as of June 30th, we just covered this, was $56 million. Acquisition will grow the company's long-term pro forma revenue by 1,100%. $130.2 million in cash equivalents, and marketable securities. Cartoon Channel drove 512 sequential increase in application installs from Q2 21 to Q3 21. That's huge, guys. Cartoon Channel also grew 229%, increased users from Q3 of 20 through Q3 of 21, and a 294% increase in total ad impressions from Q3 20 to Q3 21. Now, if you don't really understand how Genius Brands is making money, let's put it this way. Let's sum it up real quick. They're kind of like the Netflix in a sense of children's entertainment. But with Netflix and say Disney Plus, you are required to pay a subscription. Like you got to pay like $10 a month or whatever for Disney Plus, whatever that costs. And same with Netflix and things like that. You pay that monthly subscription base. Genius Brands, I remember when they talked about this, they did not want to have a subscription-based brand. And I'll tell you why they didn't want that. Because they did not want, this is like the best, I love this answer and it makes total sense. They do not want children to not see their, let's say, entertainment because they can't afford to purchase a monthly subscription plan. So kind of what they're doing is kind of YouTube style. They have advertisements in their shows. So like if you're watching a YouTube video and you got an advertisement pop up, same thing will happen with the Cartoon Channel and Genius Brands. You're watching a Cartoon Channel and it's all free, but you may get an ad during the show. So that's how they're making money. They have a lot of big corporations paying up to advertise during their shows and series and things like that. So that's how Genius Brands is making money. They're also releasing products they're selling out there in the stores as well. And next year is going to be huge because we've got Shaq's Garage coming. I think we're going to see the turnaround in this stock come around Q2 of 2022, in my opinion, when Shaq's Garage release. Because Shaq's pretty current. A lot of people are familiar with Shaq. He has a huge social media following. And I believe Shaq's Garage is going to be the last piece to get this thing up and running and off to the races we go, in my personal opinion. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up, leave a comment down below. It helps out the algorithm. And I'll catch you all next video, guys. Peace.